to use the analogy here, I like to use an airplane. As we are on our own, we are bound by the laws of gravity. It's an old law that keeps us on the earth. But with an airplane, it is a new law, a law of aviation that elevates us and raises us above the ground. So likewise, we are initially bound by the law of gravity. That is the law of sin. It keeps us down to the ground and keeps us from elevating ourselves. But when we invented the airplane, so to speak, that is to say when Christ came to live in us, we were elevated and living by a new law. A law that sin cannot touch. Just as life is greater than death, Christ is greater than sin. We cannot be bound by sin. We cannot be victims of sin if we are covered by the blood. Nothing is stronger than the blood. The blood can overcome every enemy, every problem, even the final enemy of death. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God, hear this, is eternal life. For Jesus Christ came to give life and life more abundant. Paul goes on to say, so I find this law at work. Although I want to do good, evil is right there with me, waging war against the good. For in my inner being I delight in God's law, but I see another law at work in me, waging war against the law of my mind, and making me a prisoner of the law of sin at work within me. Christ sets us free, for who the Son sets free is free indeed. We're slaves to sin from the moment we're born, and we cannot see that until we are exposed to a higher standard. We might say, before knowing Christ, being ignorant, oh, that we are happy, that we are content with what we believe and what we do and what we say and the way that we go about this life, because we have not been exposed to a higher standard. We might say we're happy, but we cannot be happy if we do not have a comparison of true joy. And true joy comes from being content in all circumstances, high and low, good and bad, brokenness and wealth, being fed and being hungry, being free and being bound into a cell. For Paul learned how to be joyful in all circumstances through the glory of Christ.